Electricity lit up cities. Automobiles roared through streets. Factories pulsed with possibility. The American dream was alive and glowing, and nothing glowed brighter than radium. Discovered by the world's most brilliant minds, radium seemed like a gift from the gods. It shimmered in the dark. It promised miracles. In a time when the country needed hope after war, after hardship, radium looked like progress. It was in medicine, beauty products, and even energy drinks. It was the symbol of modern America. Bold, powerful, unstoppable. And when the U.S. entered World War I, radium found a new use. Helping American soldiers. Glow-in-the-dark watch dials became a military necessity. Factories across the country began hiring young women to paint them precision workers, proud patriots. They weren't just earning money, they were supporting the troops. In Orange, New Jersey, the U.S. Radium Corporation led the way. Their luminous paint was called Undark, a name that sounded like science fiction and promised magic. Hundreds of girls, many just teenagers, lined up for the job. It was clean, glamorous, and paid more than most jobs their fathers had ever seen. For many, it was their ticket to independence, to the future, to the American dream. They were called the Shining Girls, and they truly did shine. After work, their clothes and skins softly glowed in the dark. They painted their nails and teeth with the radium for fun. Felt like something out of Hollywood. But what no one told them was that the magic was poison. To keep their paintbrushes fine-tipped, the girls were taught to lip point, to shape the brushes with their mouths. With every stroke, they were swallowing invisible particles of death. The company said it was safe. Supervisors smiled. Scientists in the same building wore protective suits, but the girls got nothing. Then, slowly, their bodies began to change. Toothaches, fatigue, aches that didn't go away. Bones began to weaken. Teeth fell out, jaws disintegrated. By the time doctors caught on, it was too late. One of the first to die was Molly McGee. She was vibrant, hardworking, and just 24. Her death certificate said syphilis, a shameful lie used to protect the company's image. But Molly's death wasn't an accident, and she wasn't alone. Dozens of women began showing the same horrifying symptoms. They were sick, dying, and still being told it was all in their heads. Behind the scenes, the U.S. Radium Corporation covered its tracks. They paid off families, they funded fake studies, they denied, deflected, and discredited. But America loves an underdog, and one woman wouldn't be silenced. Her name was Grace Fryer. Her spine was crumbling. She could barely stand, but her resolve, unbreakable. For 2 years, she searched for a lawyer. She believed in truth, in fairness, in the justice system she'd been raised to trust. And in 1927, she found allies. Together, Grace and 4 other dying women filed a lawsuit against one of the most powerful companies in America. They weren't just fighting for themselves. They were fighting for every worker, every woman, every American who believed their life had value. The courtroom drama gripped the nation. Some of the women gave testimony from their deathbeds. Their stories, raw, human, real, touched the hearts of millions. And for the first time, corporate power faced real accountability. The case changed American labor laws, created workplace safety standards, and it proved that no matter how big the corporation, truth can still win in America. The Radium Girls became a symbol of resilience, of justice, of what it means to speak truth to power. They weren't just factory workers. They were pioneers of American labor rights. They paid the price, but they lit the way. And what once made them shine would make their legacy burn brighter than ever. To be continued in Part 2, The Fight for Justice.